Oh, jeez, this looks bad. Better turn on the
Not daddy!
charm.
Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you sometimes it's better to keep your grapefruits in the bowl. Man, it has been a really bad day for Vincent Kennedy McMahon. On top of getting word that the lawsuit that he's facing from former XFL Commissioner Oliver Luck is moving forward, we as a wrestling community learned today through a leak that Mr. McMahon has been under investigation regarding allegations that he has been paying a paralegal for sexual favors. Yep, Vinnie Mac's sex scandal. God, did Tori ever dodge a bullet there? So here's the rundown. According to the Wall Street Journal, members of the board started receiving emails claiming to be from a friend of a former employee, a 41-year-old paralegal who was hired in 2019. After she and McMahon began a sexual relationship, her salary doubled. In 2021, the accuser was reclassified as assistant to John Laurinaitis, and it's alleged that McMahon had given her away like a toy. On her departure from the company, she was given $3 million, allegedly from McMahon's personal funds, to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Damn, to think Donald Trump only needed $130,000 to quiet his porn star. Oh hey, how much you want to bet that golden egg was full of Cialis? So the board of directors, minus Nick Khan, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon, who recently stepped down herself, seemingly to avoid this shit show, have hired an independent investigator into the matters, and so far, what's been uncovered has been more NDAs with more female former employees. WWE has put out an internal memo to employees today stating that they are cooperating with the investigation, which is a real far cry from "we denounce these clearly false accusations." So, yikes. Okay, not that anybody needed to think about naked Vinnie Mac today, but yeah, this is gonna rattle some cages in the community. Here's the thing that bugs me though. Most of the people I'm seeing are dismissing whether this is news because people cheat on their spouses all the time. Which, by the way, not the best defense, shouting, "but the other kid gets to." The issue is not that Vince McMahon is sleeping around behind his wife's back. Hell, Linda might be into it. They could have an open marriage, there could be a whole cuckween thing going on, that's not important. The important thing is Vince McMahon, the chairman of the WWE, was paying a person to be his employee $100,000 and then $200,000 a year so that they could have sex before reassigning her to Johnny Ace. Who, on a side note, how do you think it's gonna go over with the Bella twins knowing that the dynamic dude has been cheating on their mom? I mean, he is the guy who told the NXT women that they need to dress sexier on camera and backstage, but again, yikes. My point is, even if that $3 million hush money from Vince came out of his own pockets, which shouldn't be the case considering him trying to get out of paying his debtors when he shut the XFL down a year earlier, regardless, this man in charge of a publicly traded company was using company funds to have his side piece on the payroll. We have been saying this for years, just with regards to storylines, but it rings true for the business side as well. Vince McMahon is the biggest threat to the WWE's success. They have been very fortunate with their billion-dollar TV deals and that Saudi Arabia contract, but without those, this place is being run right into the ground. Vince's only saving grace is that due to the type of shares he has with the company, he has 80% of the voting power and can veto any attempts to have him ousted as chairman. But holy hell, abusing your position of power like this? And once again, to be clear, this is not about Vince having an affair. This is not a sexual issue or a morals issue. Misusing company funds for personal pleasure over people you have a position of authority over, and then turning around claiming budget cuts are needed is straight up embezzlement. How do you think the sponsors are going to react to this? If enough fans bombard NBC Universal and Fox with complaints, how far do you think those companies are going to turn a blind eye before saying, "No, you gotta go if we're going to keep doing business"? You know how I've brought up in the past that the thing people cry cancel culture over is usually not cancel culture? Like when a brand updates to meet the needs of modern consumers, that's not cancel culture. This is the kind of thing where somebody has been caught doing something criminal, leading to people pulling their funds until they actually take responsibility. That's what cancel culture is about. And considering the rest of the family is practically out the door, the last man standing to run the place may end up being Nick Khan. Oh god, and now I'm reading back and forth news that Sasha Banks might have been released. Except maybe not. Guys, I have a full-time job. I'm already behind. I have a Jeff Hardy video I need to do. I have a Tessa Blanchard video I need to do. Cut a dude a break. I guess for now though, I just gotta ask, what do you think about today's Vince McMahon bombshell? Do you think McMahon could face some serious repercussions for misappropriating funds? Or will he walk away free and clear because he's too powerful for anybody to take down? With the investigation already revealing more former employees with NDAs, and possibly more evidence of affairs, do you think this is it for the McMahon family? And where does the WWE go from here if Vince is forced to step down? Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.